So this is my final project for Electrical and Computer Engineering 1240. This is a parking garage door opener, or a lift gate opener. And I do not have the mechanical part built yet, but since this is a electrical class, I do have the electrical component designed. So right here, I started off by building a breadboard design right here, and then I soldered it, and then because of my lousy job soldering, I thought that I soldered it improperly, but it turns out the soldering job was alright. But the only hiccup in this project is the fact that the 555 timer I used does not output enough power to run the motor, so I'm going to have to buffer it with a transistor, and I do not have that part yet, but I will show you how this works with an LED light. So first of all, this is a voltage divider consisting of a photoresisted sensor and a 1K resistor. This is two voltage divider made of two 1K resistors to cut the voltage in half. And this is an op-amp running in comparator mode, which when the resistance value of this increases, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a laser pointing at this. If the laser is blocked, the resistance value will increase. It'll cut the voltage in here, which sends a pulse to the I-55 timer, which delivers a pulse to this light for a certain amount of time. The amount of time pulsed by the 555 timer is determined by this capacitance multiplied by the resistance. So I've got a 1000 microfarad capacitor multiplied by a 10K potentiometer. So at its maximum value here, then I will get a actually 11-second pulse, because it's 1.1 times this, and then I can adjust it. So I like it about 5-second pulse. I can adjust it halfway, or I can adjust it when I build the motor configuration. And I'll show you how it works right here. If I point this laser at it, after a few seconds it'll go off. If I take the laser away, turn off after a few seconds. If I want to decrease the time, I lower the resistance. So that's to almost no time at all. Still doesn't pulse for very long. Now I can increase the time with that. So that makes it so it takes about 10 seconds or 11 seconds to
go.
Okay, so now I will show you a little bit more about how the last phase of my project works. I actually soldered this. Did a pretty bad job because my first soldering project. This metal thing right here is meant to keep this laser in line with this photoresistor. I'll tape down the laser, and then when a remote control car drives across this, it'll block the laser and trigger the motor to raise the lift gate. The only problem is the laser is not quite lined up like I'd like it to be, so I have to fix that. And I also have to build the mechanical lift gate and get the buffer so that this you get a transistor so that this motor can run. But I will show you that this piece I've soldered right here, I just move this up closer to the laser, will work as I want it to. And so I'm going to move, these are my output leads. I am going to move this LED to right here. And I will show you that this works as I would like it to. So there's about an output of 3 seconds. And once again, I do have a potentiometer right here that I can adjust with this flathead screwdriver right here. I can adjust the resistance, and that will adjust the time. And so that's my final project. Thank you for watching.